Welcome to Airborne AIDS 2030 by Toby Lee Milwee. Today is May 12th, 2020, and welcome to Airborne AIDS. Now, I'll tell you what, I had another channel going where I worked hard on reading on the Bible and playing the mainstream media and giving my opinion, and I quit cussing and smoking weed. And I went to a town of Chatter, Nebraska. I got a job. And, they just hovered over my motel room, wanted to dig in my room when I wasn't there, judged me at McDonald's and called me a tweaker. And then the police lieutenant tells the lady that helped me. I went in a motel after a lady helped me and sent me money and said, was honest and said, the lady helped me. And the people in the motel had a church, a motel, and a ranch. So I ended up selling my car. I wasn't allowed to work for the people. They didn't have any money. And they never slept much because the Wi-Fi was tied up all the time, guys. Now I uploaded videos and was very patient on my Airborne AIDS 2030 channel at tigermilwee@gmail.com. Now, I cannot get into that account because I left the phone behind because I didn't want them following me and my cats. The next thing that was going to happen is I was going to end up in jail, guys. When I quit smoking weed, I got out of Colorado and I ended up in Chatter, Nebraska, tried working, and as soon as I spent my 2-week full paycheck on tickets and stuff and didn't buy any dope, my hours were cut at McDonald's. So wouldn't you know? And I was called a tweaker because I worked my ass off at McDonald's, guys. So I'm going to let you know our country's full of corruption. It's full of Nazism. And I'm making this video right now for Lewis and the Grand Supreme News, as you've been demonetized on both channels. I met Lewis on the Grand Supreme News about a year and a half ago when a guy in Sturgis, South Dakota, screwed me out of 68 hours and threw me out and had me evicted within 72 hours at his house. When he found a new renter, he decided to throw me out. And his name is Dale Crates of Sturgis, South Dakota. He's a slumlord, okay? And you know what? I'm tired of slumlords. I'm tired of not having the rights. I'm tired of getting screwed out of my money. And what I'm really tired of is people saying I'm a drug addict and judging me and call me a thief, a liar, and a drug addict. Look who's running your country. Don't point at me, man. I found a cat 3 years ago, guys. It'll be September 21st this year. And I'll tell you what, I like my cat a lot. Now, I put up a comment the other night on Steve Manoon's channel about his wife taking over Steve Manoon on Israeli News Live. He got upset with me, attacked me a little bit in the comments, and I had a few drinks, and I'm sorry about that, Steve Manoon. But your wife and you do such a wonderful job reading out of so many different types of testimonies with different languages, and I really appreciate that. And the Holy Father knows I love you guys with all my heart. I like Tiger Milwee and Natalie Lee Milwee, guys, and Tiger Lee Milwee. Now, my Gmail for Tiger Milwee, that's TIGERMILLWEE @gmail.com, is down because I left 2 phones behind in my motel room, and now I'm not allowed to get my Gmail for a month. It's been almost a month. I'm going to have to go buy another phone card, man. You know what I'm saying? I had it flew a sign. We are living and doing just fine, me and my cats. You know, I've been on YouTube for a couple of years making videos, and I have a lot of 5G tower videos. I have a lot of videos on the Google Cloud. Actually, it's the photo satellite, guys, and I'm going to be uploading to my channel. I need more subscribers to alarm the people. I'm going to stand aside of what I hear on YouTube and try not to mock people. But really, it's hard to not talk about the HR 6666 bill or Bill Gates, you know what I'm saying, or point at Richie from Boston or Steve Manoon on Israeli News Live with his wife, Yana Manoon, or Heidi Begley and Paul Begley, you know, Lewis and the Grand Supreme News and GS News and the Florida Marquise and Dabu 7 and Marfugo News, you know what I'm saying, the Homeless Canadian Prepper. You know, it's all for you guys, man. We're trying to come together, and all they're doing is stealing people's money off AdSense and their guidelines and censorship and their rules. I think we lost America. I really do. I think we've lost our country. You know, the sheep are just sitting around waiting for more money. As the money, the love of the money, is the root of all evil, guys, through mankind. Now, we have this cocaine and these reptilian race from another world, guys. It's infected. Donnie Beaver and the Nostradamus prophecies here on YouTube will explain how our White House is ran by an alien race, guys. And Donald Trump does not participate with this alien race, and that's why we the people love Donald Trump so much. Donald Trump's up there talking on the podium, the seals going up and down and all this and that. I'll tell you what, man, he's got a sheep's clothing on the top half of Donald Trump, and the bottom half is wolf, okay? Because he knows Chinese language, and so do his grandchildren and children. So, I could say shame on Donald Trump, you know what I mean? Kim Jong-un has been taken out and put back into power because he's been debugged on how to launch his 2 satellites that go over our country, which will flatten our power grid. And the only channel out there that's got the nerve or the balls to talk about it would be Florida Marquise. And all these ex-service members, William Mount, Channel 1 and 2, Richie from Boston, Channel 1 and 2, GS News with Lewis, and Grand Supreme News with Lewis, Florida Marquise, Dabu 7, Marfugal News. Make sure I go over all of them. Naughty Beaver and the Nostradamus Prophecies. How can so many people be wrong? Or hateful content. It looks like we're not allowed to touch their reptilian money anymore. It says God right on the money. That's a reptilian God, guys. It's not the United States. Right here it says, in God we trust. Do you trust a reptilian God or do you trust the Holy Father that made all the gods? There's something really you got to pay attention to, man. We're being deceived as people in this country, being called names like the sheep. Now, when I mentioned my stuff to Stephen Banoon, I said, hey, what about Paul Begley? I fired back in the comments, and it hurt my feelings, but I responded. It took a day, and I thought about it. I went out and flew a sign and got some cat food and stuff. And my cats have dry food all the time, and we're just buying one meal at a time, you know what I mean? And, because I'm not sure how long we're going to be in the United States. I'm tired of this country and its excuses. All these college kids working everywhere, and people are just so confused over getting some more free money. I'm saying that money's not going to do nothing. There's nothing at the store to buy. They're jacking up the price of groceries. California is saying they got to get a RFID chip if you're going to get any help from the food assistance. Come on, man. There's millions of homeless people in California, where I'm from. You have to have a tracking device to get any help. I think all the American people ought to defect out of this country today. And they'll be standing there just like this. They won't have nobody else to screw out of their rights and their freedom and their constitutional rights and their Bill of Rights and suspending the habeas corpus and their fake news, invading YouTube, and just screwing the shit out of the people the whole time. Where's the Teamsters at? Where's the labor unions? Where's the manufacturing? Where's the honesty in the news? We've been getting lied to and lied to and lied to. The witch hunt, the cleaning out the swamp, the collusion, Hillary's emails. I don't even want to get into it, man. We've been getting lied to and screwed around. We need another $3 trillion. I don't even qualify to get a stimulus. I'm 47 years old. I have a birth certificate. I don't qualify to have a driver's license in my country. I don't qualify to own a car I bought off a marketplace. I don't qualify. Why? Because we have beasts in their synagogues feasting together on babies, guys, to deceive the Holy Father with their marketplaces. Straight up. Look at Warren Buffett, sold off all the airlines. And people actually have the nerve, like Christopher Green is another one, AMTV guys. Just say, this stock market crash can be worse than 1929. I don't care about any of the numbers on your stock market, Christopher Green. It's worse than 1929 because we don't build nothing. Screw the numbers. We do not build nothing in this country. I just came back from taking a crap, and I'll tell you what, I'm getting tired of this. I got some napkins flying a sign today out there. The care package, it's in a freezer bag. Imported materials to make the toilet paper. Now, there's out there whipping the Negroes to get that cotton to make Levi's and Stratus. Remember that? What's wrong with our country? What's wrong with its people? This country ought to be in full-blown revolution. John X Army is another channel you need to look at. John X Army. Police are resigning from their jobs and getting fired because they're going to protect and serve our constitutional rights. They're not going to commit treason, okay? With you billionaires and the elite screwing the people. Even Bernie Sanders said it. And as soon as he said anything, William Mount, Channel 1 and 2. As soon as Bernie Sanders opened his mouth about the billionaires and elites, he started losing the election. Well, what do you know? Thanks to the Adolf Hitler Rothschilds. Guys, it's time to raise up and do something about this country today.